And joining us now for more on this, let's talk about it, Jim Kessler, Senior Vice President for Policy and co-founder of Third Way, and Justin Sayfie, former Jeb Bush spokesman and publisher of SayfieReview.com. Welcome to you both, gentlemen. Justin, I want to start with you. How big of a move was this, do you think, for Trump to win over African-American voters? Did he do a good job?
Well, I think it's a big move for him to give that speech to address African-American voters. It's certainly a change from what we've seen in the past. And I think it's terrible news for Hillary Clinton and the Clinton campaign and Democrats, because this is a base constituency for the Democratic Party. And Barack Obama galvanized that constituency to vote for him. And now if Donald Trump decides to make a consistent effort to go after African-American votes on the issue of jobs and education and a new civil rights agenda for the 21st century, Hillary Clinton could have a lot of trouble with this constituency.
You know, Jim, a lot of people have been picking up on Trump's tone. He really seemed to have a change of tone today. He was measured. He told the crowd he was there to listen to your message. Did that work? Did it play well?
So first of all, Donald Trump is not trying to win black voters. He's trying to win suburban white voters, and that's what the purpose of this visit today. The first black American president, Donald Trump, repeatedly questioned whether he was actually an American citizen and whether he's a Christian. So in terms of African-American voters, the cake is baked. They're not going to vote for him. But there's a group of voters that have been traditionally for Republicans, college-educated whites. They live in the suburbs. They went for Romney by 12 points. Democrats have not won them since LBJ in 1964, and Hillary is now winning them by 10 points. And Trump needs to do something to convince those folks that he's not a monster on race. And I think that that's what this speech is about. I'm not sure it's going to work, but this speech was not about winning black voters. It was about winning suburban white voters.
All right, well, let's take a look at how he's doing in the polls. We've got some numbers that we want to put up right now, especially in the state of Michigan, too. We know he is down there. It's also Dr. Ben Carson's home state. Here you see Hillary up 46, Donald Trump 38, real clear politics. But let's talk about why Michigan was chosen today. Why not other areas where there is economic hardship? I'll go ahead and throw it to you, Justin.
Yeah, I think that Michigan, obviously, Dr. Ben Carson, African-American candidate for president on the Republican Party. It's where he launched his campaign. And Michigan's part of the Rust Belt. It's near Ohio. And so I think that that's an area where not only does the economic message appeal to African-Americans, but it also appeals to the broader constituency in the so-called Rust Belt of our country. So I think for that reason, his message of economic growth and job creation is going to be very powerful in that part of the country.
Jim, you think that Michigan was a good choice?
Every Republican thinks they're going to win Michigan, and for a few months they believe so, and then about 6 weeks before the actual race, they stop going there and they stop spending money there because they're just not winning, and Democrats have won it 6 times in a row. Look, Trump has to break through in some of these places. Right now, he's not breaking through anywhere. He's actually having trouble in kind of Republican bastions like North Carolina and Georgia. And he's got to do something different. And look, congratulations. He had a measured tone today. But, you know, the race is not going to be made or broken on whether he can control himself for 24 hours. I mean, he's got to do a little bit better than that.
All right. We've got to leave it there, guys. Jim and Justin, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Catch up with you later.
Thank you.